This is the last week before I run from Manchester to London. Over 5 days, I'm running 5 back-to-back ultramarathons, over 70k a day, about 240 miles total, 375 kilometres. So this is the taper week. This is the week of me not doing very much. So why am I doing it? Why am I running to London? Why am I doing such a huge challenge? There's a few different reasons. I'll start by going from maybe the most superficial to probably the most personal. There's three main ones. The additional one is that we're raising money for a great charity. We're raising money for a great Ormond Street Children's Charity, and there'll be a donation link in the bio as well if you do want to donate. Reason number one is that I just love it. I just love running, which sounds obvious, but ultramarathon is definitely more of the discipline, the specific discipline that I want to do. I'm going to sit facing the wind. Ultramarathon is definitely, it's the discipline I want to do. It's the races where I have the most fun doing it. As much as I love the marathon as well, but the kind of long, hard, endurance-based part of it is definitely more what I'm into. So I've done backyard ultra style, I've done a 50k, I've done a 50 miler. I'm going to step up to the 100k, and then hopefully I will be competing in the 100 milers, and I even want to get onto the multi-day stuff. Moab 240 is something that I definitely want to do. Cocodona, things like that. The 100% the level I want to get to. Increasing my half marathon time, 10k times, are just steps. They're just like challenges. I want to get that sub 3 hour marathon eventually. But it's the ultra marathon, the trail running discipline aspect of it. I just love doing it. I don't really watch much normal TV either. I just watch dudes running on YouTube. So doing these like huge challenges and things like that. Like I watch, the people doing these kind of like massive runs like Moab, like Cocodona, like Badwater, doing their own multi-day challenges. William Good running across Australia, things like that. Like that's the TV I watch. That's all the stuff I want to do anyway. That's all the stuff that I consume. So therefore it just becomes the things that I want to do. Number two, I've been running properly for like 2 years, and I stepped up to the half marathon first, then did marathon, and then I started to think about really, can I get a marathon time down? Wanted to push the distance up even more, did backyard, did an ultra, got a marathon time I was really happy with, 3:32. Yeah, I want to keep pushing it, I want to keep seeing what I can do, and I know I can do it. I know I can get that 3 hour marathon. I know I can do these multi-day runs. I've just got to be smart about doing it. I'm still in the phase of me doing this where it's just me on my own, it's unsupported. I have no support vehicle, I have no crew. I've got Luke, my friend, coming to film me for a couple of hours on the second day, but other than that it's just me, and I want to see how far I can take it with it just being me, how far I can push the distance. 3 is a bit more personal, but I feel like I never really truly commit to big things. Now this or truly achieve big things. Now, when I did music, I did okay. I got people listening to my songs, things like that. But I never really got onto the next step. Like I did a few gigs where we had like great receptions, but I never really got onto that next step of really building a fan base or anything like that. In my work, I love working hospitality, I love bartending, but I never really got onto the step of being the manager, being the owner, or being a person that would win bartending competitions, which are a thing if you don't know about that. There's numerous reasons as well why I think that I didn't fully commit to smashing those goals, what I wanted to achieve with those. One of them is that you've got to rely on other people for those things, and I struggle to rely on other people in all honesty, which is why I like running, because it's just you, it's just what you put in is what you get out of it. But also I really like them, and maybe I didn't love them, and maybe it took until I was in my 30s to find out that I love running. And this is a project that I don't want to do like a B+ job on. I want to smash it. I want to smash the run. I want to smash telling everyone about it, smash the target we've set for the charity. This is one of the biggest things that I'm ever going to do, and I just want to make sure that I put 100% into it. I'm not relying on other people to do anything for me. It's just going to be what I get in, what I put into it is what I'm going to get out of it. And there are elements of like seeing the country. I've never really been to Birmingham, so I get to run through it. Like there'll be parts of the country that I'm going to run through that I'm probably never going to go to again. That's cool. It's like a way to see the country in a different way. Also, I forgot to say this. Everyone who does these types of things, doesn't have a full-time job. I have a full-time job. I work 48 hours a week and I still fit in all the training, all the planning around it. So it's achievable even if you've got a job. So I'm here in a random forest near Chorley, maybe. I don't really know where I am. Today is a 40k trail run, which I'm going to split into two halves. Specifically into two halves because it's going to replicate the days that I'm going to be having when I'm running to London. So I'm doing like a morning run, stopping for food, and doing an afternoon run. Obviously the length of those runs are going to be higher, they're going to be upwards of 30k. This is just 20, but hopefully this kind of like the harder terrain, the more elevation, hopefully that's going to replicate some extra difficulty that I'm going to have on that day. But I'm stopping now for a turkey bagel. Going to have one of the Belgian waffles. Rest my legs, not be in a rush at all. That felt kind of tough today, to be honest, like the weather's still pretty hot. But just try to keep plodding on. Also in 10 days, I've got a trail marathon that I'm doing. So it's also replicating the kind of duration, the kind of distance, and also the kind of elevation that that race will have as well. When I set off, it was cold and cloudy, and then as soon as I started running, the sun came out and it's boiling. Classic. Oh, my face. This is going to be a pretty weird week because I am kind of tapering. I've got the trail marathon on Saturday, so it's like 26 miles, obviously, in the Peak District. I think 1,000 meters of elevation for the whole course, so it's pretty tough, aiming for that top 20 finish. So this week I'm not running as intensely, but I still want to get the distance, still want to get the volume, because I'm running to London in like 3 weeks, so I still need to keep my volume up there, aiming for those like 80-90k weeks. So just loads of like smaller easy runs, I guess, and then I'll do a lot of my distance running volume at the weekend. First bit of walking, 5k in, maybe around 20th place, I think, not sure.